Hi, we're here with a Torrid unpacking video. And first we'll start with what I'm wearing. This is one of the Torrid PJ sets. It's a satiny PJs with stars, as you can see. It does come in separate pieces. You have to buy each one separately. It's the button-down top long sleeve shirt and the pants. And then it also, the option at the time I purchased it, they also had a tank top in the same pattern and some shorts. So you can wear them all to bed. And that way you can intermix, if you're too cold or too warm in certain areas, so your body, you switch them out. But this outfit is probably about a year or two old, so I'm not sure if they still have it available anymore, but it is something you can always check. Usually around Christmas, they get stuff like this in, if they don't have it now. Let's get into the video. Now, with these items, they recently took and had a what they call a semi-annual sale that they have once or twice a year, where everything pretty much in the store that's been on clearance is 75% off or more. There's a lot of major discounts. You can find stuff for like $1 or $2, for many different areas. They also just recently had Torrid Cash also going, and Torrid Cash is when you work with Torrid or you have like an account set up, and you go in there regularly. What they do is for Torrid Cash, if you spend $50, they give you a $25 Torrid Cash when Torrid Cash comes available. And with that Torrid Cash, then what you can do is you can go in the store when things are regular price, say something's $100, you can take that $25 and put it towards that price. That's what Torrid Cash is. But I also, at Christmas, because of being on the rewards VIP member, I also get what is called a birthday gift, where depending on where you are, if you're a VIP, you get $20 gift rewards. If you're not quite that high, then you can get like 10 to 15 gift, rewards. So I had some other money for rewards sitting in my account that I also used on some of this. So a lot of this didn't cost what it might cost you. And I will try and find the items and list them, but a lot of this was on clearance. So I don't know if it's still available or not, but I will definitely try and list either the item itself or something very similar to it. I also had what's called a reward for birthday reward. And what it does is you can stock up rewards. They do expire, so if you don't use it in time, you'll lose that money. But what happens is with the rewards, say it's your birthday month, they will give you like a $20 reward, depending on where you are on the VIP status, with how much you've spent at their store. They will give you anywhere from $10 birthday reward all the way up to $20 reward. And then sometimes you can have other discounts in there too that you can be doing. Like, I was saying with the semi sale, you already got clearance, so that reward can basically make something free. Or if you have to pay for shipping, it could cover the shipping. There's different things, but usually what I would recommend is if you do not have it set up to get the rewards, you take and have your product shipped to the store if you have a local store, because then what it does is it saves you that $6.99 or whatever the shipping cost is. We'll get into this item. So like I said, that's where a lot of this came from, was using my reward and taking in the semi-sale and the Torrid Cash time frame. This is a receipt. This is what they expect you to bring in if you want to go into the store to exchange an item for a different size to do a refund. You usually need this. This has your name, information, your account, the name of the product, how much you paid, everything, so I can get you exactly what you paid back. I know my local store, they're usually pretty good about helping you work out so you get a really good deal. And the advantage of Torrid is they are actually there to help you shop. And I didn't know this about them, but what they are supposed to do is if you take stuff into the fitting room, they usually come back and it's almost like your own personal shopper, is what the staff that work there are supposed to do for you, where they will come and ask you, how's everything fitting? If you need a different size, they usually will run and get it, so you don't have to keep going in and out of the fitting room. They will actually go get it and bring it to you. Or if there's something else you want to try, they might recommend a couple things. So it's actually kind of a neat setup how Torrid works. I had never had that at a store, so I thought that was pretty neat. But this first product number Our item is the super soft rib V-neck lace and long sleeve tee. And I know what I a lot of times do is when I sleep in, I usually get like one size bigger than I would normally wear. The super soft, you don't always have to do that because it is, you know, again, super soft for those that have sensory issues or very sensitive to certain kind of materials like I am. So I love the super soft because it's just so comfortable, or even the satin. And like I said, there's other videos that I do show some of the stuff that I wear. Like, so if I'm doing an unpacking video, you might look back at some of the videos and find some of those items. Most of the items that I have are listed in those videos, and all the product numbers are listed in the description. So if you're interested in any of the things I'm wearing, either put it in the comments if you can't find it in one of the videos, and I will try and get it to you, or I will try and have it listed in the description for this video on the items that I purchased. And keep in mind, again, some of this was on clearance, so it may not be available, but I will try and find something similar. But this one has some lace on it. It does come in a couple different colors. It comes in the red, the navy blue, and I think like a gray or something, as long as they're not sold out. But this was the top. And you can see there's still a tag on it. And the tags do not usually anymore when it comes in the mail. It's a very thin material, but it should be very cool. So if you get hot when you sleep, but you want to have long sleeves and long pants, this might be a recommendation for you. I was looking for more of like a Christmassy kind of style, and I found this, and I fell in love with it. And I knew I had my birthday reward money and a couple other things to save some money, plus the sale was going on. So I thought, hey, why not get something like that? And that does actually have some pants that go with it. And that was one reason I really liked it. And the pants, the name of it is called the Super Soft Rib Lace Crop Sleep Pant. But yes, like I said, the crop sleep pant and the SKU and the size and everything is always on the bag. So this is how it comes from the online warehouse. And like I said, even if it says online it's a final sale, to the stores, you know, if you have a local store, they'll usually take it back there. And each store has different items that they order. So that's the other added thing. So if you have like 2 local stores, you can go to each one and see what each one has, especially for their clearance. This is the pants. It is an elastic waist. There is no drawstring. So, you know, they fit true to size, pretty much this in the top, because it is the super soft, but it might even fit a little bit bigger. Just because it is a super soft, and it does stretch a little bit more than most. These pants literally have the tag on it, and it says they are 95% rayon and 5% spandex. And the washing instructions are usually on the tags in the item. What I usually do, because I don't want my items to shrink or be destroyed by the washing machine, I know some people have that in the reviews, oh, I washed it and it got destroyed. What my recommendation personally, and this is just my opinion, is using a cold cycle. Don't use warm to hot or cold to warm or anything like that. Use just the cold cycle. It does not do anything to the clothes. Many times it helps the coloring so that it does not run. So like reds, purples, you know, blacks, something like that. A lot of times it will lock that coloring into the item. And then you just do like the darks together and the lights together and that kind of stuff. But if you're worried about the material, you can always try on delicate, or some washing machines do have like a hand wash cycle, which is almost like a delicate. But these are the pants. And this specific pair has some lace at the bottom. And I will have videos that I will show how they fit. And we'll try and put that through the video. If for some reason we can't get that to work, we'll link it at the end. So, but I do try and make sure I show you how everything fits so that you can personally see that yourself. But you can see it's just a very comfortable sleep pant. Or you can wear it to lounge, or you can wear it, you know, when you go out somewhere. Okay, and again, this next item came, you know, the pants, and this next item that came, like I said, this looks like a big order, but it's not. Just everything came separately at different times. And I'm trying to put it all together. I still have one other package I'm waiting on. But anyway, Again, it has a receipt in there, so I make sure I use it for those 2 items that came in this package. This item is known as the mini mesh sheared bodycon dress. Again, like I said, the last couple items in this I believe are on clearance, so they may still be available, they may not. They come in different sizes. This one comes in this color. There was a royal blue, I know that at least was available at one time, and I believe there is another one. But even like prom, these, you know, these are ideas that you could wear to prom, or just a regular dance, you know, at school for kids that are teenagers and want to do that. Or if you have a dancer, you know, you want to go out dancing with your spouse or something like that, perfect ideas. But this is bodycon. There's some ruching, as you can see, around the whole thing. Otherwise, you have more the netted kind of almost like a Harper shirt kind of material, where you can kind of see through that. You know, it's kind of that netted little material there. And then you have, you know, like more of a satiny soft inside lining inside the dress. One thing I like about these kind of dresses, even though it's a spaghetti strap, there's plenty of wraps you can wear with these kind of things. So if you are a woman that is more wanting to be covered up, but yet you want to wear a bodycon, there's plenty of those that are available also at Torrid. So, and that's what I liked about some of these dresses. I liked the blue on this dress. I don't always get this color, pink or blue, but for me, if you look closely, it almost looks like a lilac, which is what I liked about it. And I love lilac flowers, and the smell in the summer when they bloom, oh, that's one of my favorite smells. So this is definitely one thing that I'm really looking forward to building and wear this summer. It's definitely something that, you know, you can look at and see if it's something you would like. Like I said, you can always try it on in the store and see if it's something you'd be happy with. This next item, again, has a receipt in it. So, you know, if for some reason it didn't fit, or I need to just want to change my mind, want a refund. That's the nice thing about Torrid. You don't, some people will put their items on Poshmark and turn around and sell them and let you pick. The one thing I like is you can actually return it to Torrid and you get your money back. So all the items you see here, I don't just buy them to show you. I buy them because it's something I like and it's something I want to wear. So, you know, if you don't ever see me wear it, it could be I returned it because it didn't fit right, or the size or something about it bothered me. But that's the advantage that I like with Torrid about taking and doing exchanges with the store. And each store, like I said, has different merchandise. This item, let's see if it has it. They had 2 colors of this, but this one was the one that was the cheapest. They call it the Happy Hiker Camper Hat in the purple. And this was in the small medium. The large, extra large, I believe, is the other size that these hats come in. And that one was sold out. So I know that one, I could tell you right off the bat, was sold out because that's why I got the small and medium. And it actually gives you the measurements. So if you're not sure if the small and medium will still fit you, being it's what is still available on clearance. And same with dresses, skirts, tops. Usually there is a sizing chart if you look for it. And many of the items have different colors now available. They used to have them all separate and you had to look, you know, through the whole site to find that color. And they've actually taken, you know, this is why I recommend people do comments to them and actually do reviews, because they are actually taking those review comments and they're adding to, you know, the app and adding to, you know, their stock. They've updated with new satin designs and many more styles that are, you know, more fashionable, that I know I'm very happy. I love a lot of the colors they're coming out with, the royal blues, the purples, the, you know, really pretty, like a greenish color. There's just lots of different ones, and you can always add to your wardrobe that way. But like I said, definitely try to shop the sales and clearance, because there's almost always clearance available. And sometimes you can get really good deal, like this one. You know, this one was only like $1 or $2. And for me, you know, I don't wear hats all the time, but when I do, you know, I used to be able to match it to what I wear. And so I actually found this was a nice one. And you can see it's kind of like a knit kind of material. You know, it's just a regular ball cap. And then in the back, you can see, you know, how you can take and move it and everything. But I thought it was really pretty. And I know this also came in a white at that time when I was looking at it online. So purple, this lavender kind of purple and the white are the two colors that I seen it came in at that point. Next item we have here is called an arch with stone, and they're earrings. And these are one of the earrings that were, you know, only like, again, like $1 or $2. I mean, they were really impressive. That's why with my birthday reward, it was able to stretch it a lot further on these items because of the fact that things were marked down so amazingly low. But that's the earrings. And I do show, you know, a little bit closer up. But they are silver. They are hard metal. They're not bendable. You know, I don't know if some of you will have issues with the weight of certain earrings, but it is a very pretty earring that I found. And there's several other earrings that I found on their clearance site that are still, the last I knew, only like $1 or $2, that they're just trying to clearance out. And so you might want to take a look at that. I love their bracelets that have the magnet that opens and closes them. Those are, to me, very helpful. Makes it much easier to put on yourself. The next item is called the Performance Cotton Crop Wrap Shirt. And this one's in like a pink. Like I said, the packaging seems like it's, you know, so much, but it's not. It's really very few items in each package. So, and this is the wrap, and it wraps. It's literally one you can wear over an A-line dress, you know, that's a spaghetti strap. So like if you get a little chilly or you're a little bit more self-conscious and want to cover up a little bit more, but yet you really fall for a dress that needs something like that, you can buy something like this that wraps all the way around your whole waist and still covers your shoulders on like a cooler night. But you can see it's, you know, it's, again, this is like the super soft feeling material. And it says it's 95% rayon and again 5% spandex. What's what most of the super soft is. A lot of their clothing has spandex in it, so it is more stretchable because of the sizing. And again, their sizes do go from a 00, if I haven't mentioned it before, which is a women's medium, all the way up to women's 30. And that's their 6. Last item in this unpacking haul for Torrid. And, you know, like I said, it seems like it's a lot more, but it's not. It's just kind of one item per package pretty much. We're still waiting on one more package that hopefully we'll do a short and show you how that one turns out. And some other clearance, semi-annual, major discounted stuff that I was able to find. Those will hopefully be coming soon, then I'll be able to try and get that video out. And definitely check out some of these items for yourself. You know, leave us a comment down in our comment section as to, you know, what item was your favorite, which, you know, one you prefer to see on me, you know, maybe what colors, you know, if it's something you're going to go try yourself, you know, that kind of thing. For you women out there that, you know, are definitely looking for these styles, and these clothes were made for the women's body. So that's how they, you know, especially those that fit in the 00 medium to the women's 6X, that's how they should fit. A lot of them, some of them will fit a little different depending on if you're an apple shape, a pear shape, like me, more the hourglass shape with curves. You know, each one's going to fit a little different, you know, whether you're larger busted or smaller busted, you know, definitely a lot of the clothes are made for a little bit larger busted for some things, but there are some that are made for smaller. Like with the bras, you know, they do bra fitting, so you can pick out what bra fits you best and actually support you. A lot of women, I know personally, I've had people ask me where, you know, I've got mine done. So my bra fitting was at Torrid. That's actually how I found Torrid a couple of years ago by a friend's reference. And I just went in for the free bra fitting, and it worked, you know, out really well. And I was happy, and, you know, found many more items I'm very happy to find. So it's definitely a store to check out. Like I said, leave us a like if you like this content, and definitely subscribe. Don't forget to do that. Many of our people that are watching these videos, they forget to, just click on the subscribe. It is no cost to you. What it does, it just helps boost our content out to more people and helps more people to be able to see these items and, learn maybe some of the details they didn't know about Torrid and how, they help you shop. Because basically Torrid is set up as like a personal shopper kind of a experience, which I think is really cool for a lot cheaper priced items sometimes, that you can still get that. You don't have to be, very high end, Hollywood celebrity kind of a style to get that personal shopper experience. So that's what Torrid's kind of known for. But definitely, leave me a comment on what you like. And we will hopefully see you in one of our next videos.